she didn't stop. She just kept going. And I looked in the rear view and I seen her go over top the back.
I didn't know what to do, dude. I was trying to push her rope right back in.
She ain't all the way right in the head, so she is dangerous.
You knew what had happened.
No, sir, I didn't. I didn't know.
What would you do if you realize a child was in front of your car? Most people will stop instantly, isn't it? But in this case, something different happened. The driver didn't, and the most shocking part, this happened in the United States, and the child was her own granddaughter. In June 2023, at a motel in Indiana, USA, a normal day turned into something no one could ever forget. An 18-month-old toddler named Eleanor Campbell was with her family, too young to understand danger, too innocent to know that just a few steps could change everything. At some point, she wandered into the motel parking lot, a place filled with moving vehicles and blind spots, and then it happened. A car moved through the lot. Behind the wheel was her grandmother, Lisa Tesch, a 51-year-old woman who didn't realize her granddaughter was directly in front of her. Guess what happened next? Something serious happened next.
Directly on top of first hand. Lean over patient with elbows straight.
Granddaughter was directly in front of her, so in a matter of seconds, the vehicle struck Eleanor. And this is where the story becomes even more disturbing, because instead of stopping, the car kept moving. Lisa Tesch drove away, no sudden brakes, no one jumping out in panic, just a car leaving the scene while a child lay injured behind. Within moments, everything turned chaotic. People rushed out, shouting, trying to understand what had just happened. Emergency services were called and Eleanor was rushed to the hospital. But guess what? Doctors did everything they could. They tried their best, but her injuries were too severe. Not long after, the heartbreaking news came. What is the news? This was a very tragic news. Eleanor Campbell had lost her life. She lost her life. She died. Oh my God, so painful. An 18-month-old child gone in seconds. Oh, but the question didn't stop there. Authorities in Indiana began investigating, and soon they discovered something that would change the entire case. What was it? Surveillance footage, from the motel. The cameras had captured everything, and what they saw raised chilling questions that spread across the United States. How do you hit a child and not stop? Why? Why would you run? Why would you hit a child and you won't stop? Police launched a search for Lisa Tesch. Days passed as the story gained attention, leaving people shocked and confused. Eventually, she was found and arrested. They arrested her, facing serious charges connected to the death of her own granddaughter. As the case moved forward, the emotional weight only grew heavier for Eleanor's family. Life would never be the same. A child who had barely begun her life was gone, and nothing could bring her back. In 2025, in a courtroom in the United States, Lisa Tesch stood before a judge to face the consequences of that day. Her actions were described as showing a callous disregard for human life. She was sentenced to years in prison, a very long years, but even that couldn't answer the one question that still lingers in the minds of so many people. Can that bring the life of this young girl? No. Why didn't she stop? A parking lot in Indiana, a few seconds, and one decision changed everything forever. Like how? Why would a grandmother, run over her own granddaughter and not stop? Is she trying to say she didn't notice anything? She just thought everything. Didn't the girl shout? Didn't she scream? She should scream or something. But guess what? She decided to continue running. Does that mean she did it deliberately? Does that mean she has been wanting to end the life of her own granddaughter? But what grandmother would want to end the life of her granddaughter? This is so painful. This is the tragic news, and may the soul of this little girl rest in perfect peace. While for that woman, she has been sentenced to years imprisonment. We don't know how long it's going to be, but justice must be served. And for her family, I say, God should just help them. You understand? God should help them and console them. It's a great loss, losing your own little child, daughter, not just to anything, but to car accidents, done by the grandmother. That's very painful. Thank you for watching. I remain your boy, Shares. I remain your boy. Please do like, share this video, and subscribe. Thank you.